Do you agree that the province of Alberta shall cease to be a part of Canada to become an independent state? That question is directly out of the Clarity Act. The word state does not mean 51st state. So that is what it is. It means that we will become an independent country on our own.
Hi guys, Mike from the Critical Compass here. We're at the Big Four Roadhouse in Calgary for the Stay Free Alberta. What's supposed to be a town hall event, but there's also petition signing downstairs, lots of canvassers here. We're here to find out why have thousands of people RSVP'd to be here tonight to talk about Alberta independence. How's the movement doing? What's going on? We've got counter-protesters here, and we're hopefully going to get you some great interviews. And thanks as always for tuning into the Critical Compass. Gentlemen, why are we here today?
For prosperity and because we love our grandchildren and our children.
Amazing.
With this, we see a future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That you don't see by Alberta staying in Canada.
No, we don't. Not at all. Not for 1 minute.
5 years, 10 years, nothing's given.
Yeah.
And I kind of go like, and other countries have broken up over less so.
Yeah.
And that's part of the reason why I'm sympathetic is because our government can't act quickly because it's so obsessed with consensus and procedure.
Yeah. And Mike, you're wearing a Canadian flag.
Yes,
Why are you here?
You know what? I'm here just to peacefully protest. I love Canada. I want to stay, and I want to give people the option of not signing and not, ripping Canada apart.
What do you think their main grievances are?
Well, I think a lot of people want the freedom and to be out from what they see the federal government doing and the laws that they're enacting. But I think there's a lot of nuance to all of the arguments.
Things are busy. We're just about to load up this venue. How are you feeling so far? What are you looking forward to?
I'm kind of excited about it. I hope the room fills up. It'll give us an opportunity to talk to the people of Calgary about what we got going on and what's going on in Alberta and Canada. And you know what? I think that when we're done, people will understand why we're doing what we're doing, and hopefully they'll join us and help us out.
Good evening, Calgary. Right now, there's a lot of excitement about the prospect of an independence referendum in Alberta, and rightly so. It's truly inspiring to see Albertans paying attention, asking serious questions, and preparing to directly exercise their democratic voices. Self-determination is not radical. Democratic participation is not dangerous. Asking a question is not treason. An informed and engaged citizenry is not a threat to democracy. It is proof that democracy is still alive.
Confederation is working exactly the way it's designed to work. Understand this. Western Canada has a population of 11.7 million people. We have 24 senators. Atlantic Canada has a population of 2.4 million and has 30 senators. But it gets worse. Alberta has a population of 4.4 million people, and we have 6 senators. With twice as many people as Atlantic Canada, and they have 30 senators. How could we possibly get a decision go our way? And it's no different than the other side of the House. This is how the country's broken up. 42 seats in BC, 14 and 14 makes 28. That's 70. Add 34 Alberta seats. That doesn't even add up to what Ontario has. Let's look at what the Liberals have done to us in the last 10 years, just in case you're feeling bad about this. Understand that Alberta is one of the richest pieces of real estate in the world, if not the richest. We would easily be one of the richest countries in the world right off the bat. We have trillions of dollars in resources. And what we have, more importantly, is a group of people that understand how to work, understand how to produce. We're producers, we're business people, and what we fervently wish is for Ottawa to get the heck out of and stay in their lane and get out of our road so we can make Alberta as prosperous as we could be.
That's basically what's going on now is that we love a part of this country. We're running into a minefield that's on fire, and you don't know how you're going to do it, but through teamwork, you're going to get through this, and we're going to pull this off.
Now, the next thing I want to talk about tonight is how important, Mitch has already touched on it, how important it is for all of you to go to stayfreealberta.com, and if you can, if you got the time, and it doesn't take a lot of time, please register as a canvasser and get your canvassing badges. Because each and every one of you probably has 5 or 10 or 15 or 20 people in your circle that other people can't get to. They might not actually want to go out and find a signing location or go to an event. You've all got those people in your circle. You know, we want to get to 1.8 million signatures, right? That would be more than the people who voted in the last election in Alberta, right? And again, you know, we have Danielle Smith refusing to issue us, oh, hang on, is CSIS in the house? Are they trying to make us clear out of the room or what? Somebody pulled the fire alarm. Well, I think we're safe to do that. But anyway, and the reason we're doing it, and I see lots of parents here with their kids tonight, and I just love it, right? I want to shout out to the 2 beautiful kids in the front row today with their family, and all the other parents that have brought their children out today to witness their parents signing the Alberta independence petition. There were lots of kids and lots of families here today. That's what this movement is all about.
Hi guys, we're here with Cindy, who is at the event today. Born and raised Calgarian. What did you think of the turnout today and what you heard?
Very informative. We've been following some of this, my friends and I, for a while, but they've also put forth some new information that we hadn't heard either.
Yeah.
So very encouraging, and we just got to get this done. We really don't have any choice, and why would we be loyal? Honestly, there's nothing in it for us, and there hasn't been for such a long time. I brought one tonight who wasn't convinced until she showed up, so yeah. And now she's pretty convinced. So,
hi guys, we're here with the Holmes sisters, Macy and Madison of Home with Homes.
At Home with Homes.
At Home with Homes, amazing. Guys, what did you think of the event?
Absolutely brilliant. Honestly, the amount of people here is the thing that uplifts me the most. I'm like getting all giddy about it because I'm like, there had to have been like at least thousands of people here, so I'd say like that was my number one highlight for sure.
I think my number one highlight was because we're young, everybody likes to say that not a lot of young people are following this movement. I have at least 20 photos on my phone now of proof to show people there are a lot of young people, and not just young rigger men, young women, 20s in university, and they're going to share their thoughts.
Hi guys, we're here with Lawrence, Berta Proud Dad, needs no introduction. How are you, sir? What did you think of the event?
This event was absolutely amazing. It was, you know, I did a tour around the event and I really wanted to get it on video. I started in the one corner to the other and it was packed. You know, it was packed in here, and it was so great to see Albertans come into one room for one reason, because they're tired. They're tired of what's going on in Canada.
Yeah. Yeah, and we were talking to a few people here who said, you know, even as packed as it was, they wish they had more chairs here for all the people who would have packed it out even more.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, I know the event organizers, they did the best they could. And we know moving forward, like, this is a train and it's not stopping, right? So there is going to be more chairs at the next event. It'll probably be a bigger event because, you know, we have momentum. And like I said, nothing's going to derail this.
Yeah. What do you think of what you're hearing around the area here from people who, like, we've heard from a few people who brought friends who may not necessarily have been convinced yet, and this event convinced them. Did you hear anything here that would be useful for people to tell their friends and family who may not be on board with this yet?
I think the big thing people need to realize is how much money Alberta does actually give to the federal government. That is something that a lot of people don't understand. And, you know, as Albertans today are finding it hard to afford their rent or their mortgage, their groceries, you know, just the cost of living, just thinking about an independent Alberta and how much money would stay here and how many social programs we could actually pay for and have a lower cost of living, you know, that's something that you can look out your back door and you can see every day. You know, it is more expensive to live today. And what does a free and independent Alberta look like? A lot cheaper than what you have now, and more prosperity and future for future generations.
So if you're tired of being dismissed, of being told to comply without question, tired of being silenced, this is your moment. I am inviting all of you to make your voices heard clearly, confidently, and so that Ottawa hears it once and for all.